Okay, so today I'm going to be showing you how to remove the air suspension compressor on a Tesla Model S. So on a Tesla Model S, the air compressor sits in the middle underneath the front, so it sits in the front of the vehicle. I'm going to do this on a ramp today. You can do it on jacks, but it is a bit harder because you do need to get under the car and in the top of the car. So I've already stripped this partly, but I'll try and talk you through what I did so that you understand where I am and how I got there. First thing I'm going to do is take off the front under tray, so I'll quickly show you how we do that now. Okay, so now we are under the vehicle. We need to remove, I've already done this, so there are some 10mm bolts. There's two that go here, one here, and there's two in these deep recesses. So I've already removed them. And then what you're going to want to do is get your flathead screwdriver, and we're going to begin removing the pop clips, which look like this. Oh, hopefully that's it. So what you do is you put your screwdriver into there, you pop the middle out, and the whole clip comes out. And there are a number of them across the other side of the vehicle. And then there are also, over here, you'll note that this, so there's some 10mm here. So there's should be 4 of these on either side. There you go. And those ones that go into the corner of the bumper, they are pointy like that. The 4 that we took out earlier are like regular bolts. There you go. So there you go. Once that's out, we slide it back and it comes down. So you have to slide it back because if you look here, there's these little brackets. They slide over these white bits. So when you put this back in, we're going to do the reverse. So we're going to slide it in like so that it clips onto the front. So there you go. So there's the underdraft. So this is the air compressor. The reason we have to come underneath the car is because the bolts that secure it, there's one here, there's one just here, and there's also one right in there, which is just above this subframe. So obviously to get these 2 bolts off and that one needs to be underneath the vehicle. So if I first of all will take these ones out. Okay, so that's that one, this one. That one is a long bolt. Right, and then we've just got this one in here. So that one can be a bit more difficult. You can release the bracket from the top and it gives you a bit more space to access it, or you can just use a little a spanner. So you can see it's the one here we're trying to get out. It's between the body and okay, that one is now out. So what we can now do is go up to the top. Okay, so you can see here what I've done is I've taken off all the plastic covers and I've also taken the frunk out. So there's 2 bolts to secure the frunk. Make sure you pop this through. I've taken these out on a few other videos, so hopefully go back and find one of them. If you need help getting the frunk out, let me know. It should be quite self-explanatory. Once you remove the frunk, you'll then have access to the air compressor, which is down here. Okay, so here's the air compressor. Now that we have loosened up the bolts, you'll see that it's completely loose. So the first thing we're going to have to do is remove the cables from either the compressor or from the valve block. I think it's probably easier to remove them from the valve block and then transfer them over to the new compressor. So what we're going to do is just going to undo this. You will hear some air come out of the system when you do this, if there's any air in there. This one doesn't seem like it's going to. Okay, so there you go, there's one out, and then you want, that's a 10mm. Then there's a 12mm on the pink line. So if we just undo that, Okay, so that is there's like a, I'll show you that in a sec. So there's a clip on there that you want to put your grips around, and then you squeeze it together and it will let you pull that off. Okay, pop off that connector. So there's just a push clip on there that connects it to the car. There's also a connector at the front just here. It comes off like that. And then just pull that off. There you go. There's our air suspension compressor removed from the vehicle. So what we're going to have to now do with this is move these two lines over to the new compressor, and I've also got to remove this bracket over as well, because this compressor is the same on a Model S or a Model X, but this bracket is what differentiates it from the two models. So I'll put this bracket and these lines onto the new compressor on the bench, and I'll show you how we do that now. Okay, so here are the two compressors. So this customer supplied his own compressor, and as you can see, it's not an OEM compressor, but it is very, very similar. So it will work. So what we're going to do first is take off the two bolts on either side of this, like so. And then that comes off, and that will go on there. We need to take off these two air lines. So this was the fault with this one. This black air line is leaking, but it's not from the air line, it's from the where the valve goes into it. So take that one off. Get that one off. Right, so that compressor is now stripped. There are a couple of bits I'm going to take off this that aren't on this one. So I'm going to take off the retaining clip that we pulled out of the body, that bit there. So that just pushes up and then slides out. Right, now, when replacing the lines, you've got two options. So as you can see, this new compressor comes with brand new fittings. So what you can do is back these ones off. What you'll find you've got in here is brand new fittings. So if you pull this, when you pull this white out, like so, you've got two parts to this. There's the part that goes on, and then there's this little washer. So you can obviously use the old ones. The chances are they may be damaged though, so I wouldn't recommend that. What I would say is that you're best off running these back like that. You then put a flathead screwdriver in between the fitting, stretch it out a little bit, winds that off. Okay, so what you want to do is slide this on, and then you need to slide the little chamfered part on with the chamfer facing. So it needs to be like this. So the chamfer's on this inner edge, and that then comes down like that. Okay, so there's the other one. Okay, so that's all back together now, ready to go back into the car. So let's go and put this in the car. I've secured the black airline there, the pink airline here. I've re-put on this black airline, and then I've plugged in obviously all of the electrical connectors other than this front one, which I'm going to quickly do now. There you go. Okay, so now we're going to put these back together. What we're going to do first is the long single one that goes into there at the front. Make sure. There you go. One of the ones with the washers. Okay, so that is the process of removing the air compressor from a Tesla Model S. All I'm going to do now is put all this back together, so I'll just do that on like a fast loop. It's just reversal of taking it out basically. So put the undertray back on, put all of the screws, put all the bolts and the clips back in, and then put the front back together, and this should be ready to go.